Alrighty, guys, welcome back. Earlier, we were discussing the Dallas Cowboys and Ezekiel Elliott, and now we're going to be talking about Patrick Mahomes and Justin Fields. Now, I want to say something before I dive into this.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Dak Prescott needs to take some notes.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Mr. Dak Prescott needs to take some notes. And I said what I said.
I was confused for a second, and but it took me a second to process what you were saying. Now I understand.
Said what I said. Okay. So, start out with Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes will reconstruct contract to create a $21.6 million in cap space for the Kansas City Chiefs. Kansas City Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes is taking one for the team. The two-time MVP has agreed to restructure his contract in order to clear an additional $21.6 million worth of salary cap space for the Chiefs, according to ESPN's Adam Schefter. Mahomes became the highest paid player in the NFL when he signed a 10-year extension worth $450 million during the 2020 offseason. His cap hit for 2024 was set at $58.6 million. The platform now has his numbers against the cap estimated to be $37 million in 2024, $66.2 million in 2025, and $68.6 million in 2026. The latest...
Sorry.
The latest money moves comes after the Chief reconstructed his contract in September of 2023, setting Mahomes up to make $208.1 million between 2023 and 2026. It was the largest deal over a 4-season span in NFL history. At the time, the team said they would revisit his deal in 2026, which likely still stands. So, this is actually not the first time Patrick Mahomes reconstructed his contract for salary cap space. So, I'm just saying. Saying.
I'm gonna this one I'm gonna defend Dak on. Okay. I gotta defend Dak on this one. One, I've been on the record that I don't think the Cowboys should pay Dak 60 or 65 million.
Mm-hmm.
First off, before I get to defending Dak, even when I hear 68 million for Patrick Mahomes, which is a massive number, it just goes down smoother, doesn't it? I don't know why. It doesn't give that burn in the chest. It's not like drinking tequila that's on fire or something. It doesn't, it just goes down smooth.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's Patrick Mahomes and he's worth every single penny.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the reason why I'm defending Dak is this. This is a contract restructuring.
Mm-hmm.
And Dak has done that. He has restructured his contract. When you hear, this is for the audience as well, someone restructuring their contract, they're moving money. It's kind of like, hey, we really like the house and everything, but maybe we should move the couch into the sitting room and bring in a new couch. They'll move that money and say, okay, we're going to restructure that. We're going to give 20 million of that in signing bonus. We're going to give you a brand new signing bonus, which then frees up some cap room. He's still getting his cheddar. He's still getting, this isn't like Tom Brady who was saying, you know what? I just want to be one of the top 5 or 10 paid quarterbacks. I don't have to get this. That's a big difference. Patrick Mahomes is getting his cash. He's just restructuring it so it doesn't affect the salary cap. That's the one defense I will have for him. And most people, you're not the only one that don't know that. Patrick set up his contract in a way that made it so team friendly over the years. Yes, he set up a $500 million contract, which is nice. Again, makes it easier to go down. You know what I mean? But it is set up in a way that every so many years or so, you can move some money, move it on the back end here, give it in signing bonuses here, things like that, so you can move things around. Like Russell Wilson, his contract, you couldn't adjust it. That's the reason that kind of caused a big problem in Denver. They were like, hey, we don't want to be on the hook for 85 million. Eventually, they were on the hook for that 85 million. You know, but Patrick Mahomes is doing, he's that guy that signed a giant deal, but also made it team friendly, which is that's a skill in itself. A contract that can benefit him and give him hundreds of millions of dollars, but still be able to be like, hey, we need to sign our all-star defensive player and get him some serious money. Why don't we just go to Patrick and restructure his contract so that our defense is taken care of? Or maybe we need to go out and get some more weapons here or there. And that's kind of what they're doing. Great organizations make things happen. That's the thing about the 49ers that are so impressive. They keep moving things around so they can go out and get a Christian McCaffrey or somebody else, or sign this player or sign that player. There's certain teams that are so good at working that salary cap, and then there's some teams that are just horrible at it. And signing Patrick Mahomes to $500 million, weird to look at that as, man, they were smart. This is that contract. You put a ring on it. You know what I mean? You put a ring on Patrick Mahomes and you're not regretting it at all, because you're able to adjust things around and move within the salary cap. You've still got the greatest quarterback that may have ever played the game. You're winning Super Bowls. You're able to re-sign players. It's just like everything in Kansas City is coming up roses right now. It's impressive what they're doing.
Yeah.
See, and it's a little different than what the Patriots did. The Patriots would be like, we're gonna get rid of players a little before they're at their, they're getting older. We're gonna get rid of players, a couple years early and bring in younger players. They're working within their team and shifting and making moves and still being able to perform at a high level. It is impressive. So